Trump banishes Hegseth and Tulsi Gabbard in this whole massive Maga civil war. But understand and listen to the end why it really gets good. You're going to love this. Wait till this. Hey, listen, here's the thing. Yeah, he's not happy with him. What a surprise. That's what everybody was trying to point out. They're weak players, and just because they kiss your butt, that somehow you're going to fight to keep this ignorance here. And now you look stupid. You went off on Hegseth, mad at him because he didn't have a great parade. And now he's mad over at Tulsi. Not to mention he's mad about that signal gate. Trust me, he is. But then he's also mad at Tulsi Gabbard because of a video she put out where she was saying, hey, you know, it seemed like it was a veiled criticism of him as far as what he was going to do with Iran. And he saw it. He didn't like it. He didn't like the fact that she did it and it got media touch. And then she turned around trying to cover her butt and said, well, the media is making this happen. No, you made that video, baby. You made that video, and it wasn't out of context. We knew exactly what it was, and so did Trump. And now you're on the outs, and you're not getting back in. Here's how this works. You don't, with Trump, make up. You just make nice. And that's what we're dealing with. And that's why they're on the outside. Now, that's great for news story and everything. But let's talk about why it's in it for us. And that's why I keep telling you to listen. The biggest thing for us, even though it's dangerous for our national security, it's a good move for us because it makes his administration look just that much more incompetent so that we can get him out in less than 365 days. It also puts Hegseth and Gabbard in a position to be taken to jail. Yeah, I said it. Jail. Jail. I'm not kidding. They could, I have a thing. I did a video. Look in my channel. I said, who's going to jail? And I'm going to give you some hints on this. Tulsi Gabbard and Hegseth were doing that signal gate crap. And they could fall right into jail. And you say, well, Trump will pardon him. Will he? He might. But then they're out the game. And that's what we want anyway, right? Understand that we're playing a long-term marathon chess where we have to throw up and have diarrhea. Whoa, wait a minute. They don't know about throw up and diarrhea. Think about our systems. Our systems, when we throw up and have diarrhea, we're getting rid of foreign objects that are viruses. That's why our body reacts like that. Well, unfortunately, we got to go through this diarrhea throw up moment with people like this, with the Trump administration. We gotta outlast this we gotta outlast him. And the only way we're gonna outlast him is by watching him go through these mistakes. And we, unfortunately, are learning. We're not learning, we're earning right along with him. It's just like the same mistakes that black people are going through with other minorities that didn't side with Kamala. Hello, Palestinian protesters. Hello. Hello, my Latino 33 Nation people. Hello. How do you feel about November 5th now? Okay? I know you're tired of us saying it, but we have to, because all of these same people who are saying let's band together as Venezuelans, Cubans, and Haitians didn't get up on the Kamala move, and now they're getting shipped out. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that some people have to go through the throw up and the diarrhea. That's theirs. This part with Hegseth and Tulsi Gabbard is ours. But the great part about it, and I've told all of you this, there are investigations going on. I told you listen to the end. There are investigations going on. I can't go into details here on social media. But if you think that this election happened and there's nothing looked at, you're wrong. It's not going to come out in the middle of the Trump administration in 3.5 years left. It's going to take years. That's the bad news. We're in a marathon. I told you, a marathon. But in that thing, what's going to happen is Hegseth and Gabbard are going to be one of those victims. They're going to be going to jail. I believe so, and I stand behind that. Remember, I'm the first video that probably told you that. Did I earn your subscription? Mess with me.